This is a quick rundown on the August edition of the Morgan Report 2015. This month we talked about, especially times like this, the need to revisit our basic premise, which is, are gold and silver significant in today's environment? Is the bull market over? And so we checked that and wrote about it, of course, and looked at the issue from several angles and arrived at the conclusion, which may surprise many of our newer readers, especially as I drill down through the systematic considerations overlooked by most of the mainstream media, and especially many resource analysts today. A good friend and colleague of ours has granted us permission to publish this proprietary chart model, which for a number of years has tracked a specific aspect of the silver market. And this pattern, which has been forming over the last few years, actually provides a very telling sign that's been very reliable in the past as a leading indicator into a change in the silver market. We also reviewed for the first time a an energy sector stock, which we've had those in the Morgan Report portfolio in the past, but this one is highly significant. It's a mid-tier company, and it's a bit different than our normal focus, but it's something that has a very high yield, about 8%, and one that we feel is a rather conservative investment. And we also think that the oil sector has probably been played out to the downside about as far as it could go. So we think the timing is right. We like the dividend yield, we like the diversification, and we like the growth model. So something definitely that those that really are investors, are serious about this sector, would want to have a look at. Of course, the next section is our company updates, and of course one of our top tier, First Majestic, bought out one of our juniors, Silvercrest, and it's really a great marriage in my opinion. Yet this price of First Majestic fell precipitously. I think it was about 14.5% on the day of the announcement. However, that doesn't mean the market's right. I don't think it is. And lastly, if you are a paid member to the Morgan Report, of course, you can submit your questions to me or the staff, and you always will get an answer. We had two very probing, deep, and important questions that we took on and wrote back the answers for everybody's benefit, because it is, membership, and a lot of these questions are very good and they're beneficial to everybody at large. So that's the summary. And finally, I will say that we're going to probe a speculative company quite a bit here in the next upcoming weeks, and it may be available for reporting next month. I can't promise that until we do our due diligence, but it's a very exciting technology / mining company that could be somewhat of a game changer in the smaller space or in the junior sector of the mining industry. And again, we're excited about going and have that available hopefully for our members next month. And that will be a wrap for the August edition of the Morgan Report.